Patrick! Ferris!
Huh. My salutations, Schwarzer. I like your new look. I had an inkling you'd make it back to us safely.
And with armrests at your side, no less.
After all, I came all this way. Let me have some fun. Not to mention I haven't got to buddy up with the kiddos yet. Gotta break them in, you know? Fine by me.
Reen, you're okay. And everyone else too, and...
Sup, Toa? How's life been treating you? Me? You know how it is. Anyway, looks like I'm back with the gang now.
Milliam didn't sacrifice herself so you could use her as an excuse. Fight for yourself. For your own reasons. Even if you have the power of the Great Twilight on your side. I don't intend to lose. Not to this melting imitation of the Icy Maiden.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4.
Complete. Go, Arcadius gear. Ready, launch. Rionac, open fire. Exterminating target. Yeah!
Is this really it? Unforgivable! I'll handle
You
this.
know what? Let's just do a little bit of overkill.
Behold, the soul of Arcade! Now! Radiant Phoenix Blade! I'm finished! I swear upon my sword, evil will not prevail.
They sure believe they take us down.
All right, got it.
I must continue to train.
Stats updated. I grew a little.
That's how it's done.
Nice.
The flames of passion. It's no wonder at all you were able to melt through.
The mask, it cracks, and she remembers.
Ah! Angie!
Toa? Crow? George!
Wait. The hell? That was her, right? The real her?
Those damn masks. Jellica. Hey, Angelica Rogner. Snap out of it already.
Angelica? No, I'm... Red Rosevice.
That's wrong. It's nothing more than a part you were made to play.
Find yourself, Angelica. You need to break free.
You can do it, Angie! Please, come back to us!
And there it is.
Angelica!
Angie, are you okay?
Good.
I'm not sure, Toa. I think I might need you to give me another little squeeze.
Yeah, she's back.
It was so hard to see that adorable face of yours through that mask. I'll need to get a nice long look now that I can see clearly again.
Jellica, it's you.
You got your memories back.
Angie! Thank Adios. Thank the goddess you're yourself again. You have no clue how worried I was. Ever since you disappeared,
Maybe I should disappear more often. How could I ever have forgotten this lovely scent? It felt like I was living a nightmare. But I guess I must have died and gone to heaven in the arms of an angel.
Oh yeah, she's back all right.
I'm glad to see there were no lasting effects on her personality or memories. It seems it was the mask itself that was forcing her to play the role.
Sure wasn't like that for me. Guess old George didn't follow through.
Perhaps he simply couldn't bring himself to. But then again, maybe I'm no different.
Major Claire.
Do you still intend to fight?
Without our Iron Horsemen, I stand at a disadvantage. Unfortunately, it would seem I have failed in my mission.
Major Revelt. Then I take it you're just about finishing up here.
Oh, geez, what are you doing here, General?
Huh?
General,
For those of you with whom I am yet unacquainted, allow me to introduce myself. Zex Vander, General of the 3rd Armored Division. Schwarzer, Class 7, I do hope you've been well.
It's been a while. Congratulations on your promotion.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be stationed at the Naval Fortress. What, you here to arrest us? Doesn't seem like it.
Very sharp. As a matter of fact, I'm here to investigate the situation. The Heimdall military police are starting to chatter about some trouble at the Cayenne estate.
I apologize for the disturbance, General. It was under my personal command that the situation fell out of control. I will have all units within the estate withdraw immediately and give the order for the Imperial Defense Force to return to base. Forgive me, but may I leave the rest to you?
You may.
Major Claire.
So you're gonna let us off the hook for now?
With war on the horizon, the last thing we want is news of a domestic dispute to surface. As it stands, only the RMP, IDF, and Intelligence Division have orders to apprehend you. Maneuvering around those groups will be your only hope going forward.
Are you?
Sure you should be giving us tips like that, Icy Maiden?
More a word of warning, I assure you. I will not be so charitable next we meet. Governor Regnitz, I apologize for the disruption. Your Highness, Toa, my sincerest apologies for inconveniencing you. Angelica, I'm glad you were able to recover your memories. And Reen, I just wanted to say how happy No, pardon me.
Major Claire.
Poor gal. It's clear she's burying her feelings.
Indeed, so deep that the pressure may very well crush her in the end.
There has to be something we can do. No. We'll find a way.
I see. Putting aside my duties as a soldier, I must admit I am pleased. Pleased to see Class 7 taking a stand in this dire situation. And even more so to see how my dear nephew has grown and found his way in the world by your side. General. Thank you, Uncle. I really did mean to talk to you about joining the branch campus, but I could never find the right time. There's nothing to worry about. With all the changes a third was going through at the time, I wasn't an easy man to get a hold of. But given how well things have turned out, it's safe to say you were guided by Adios. I'm sure Muir, and even your father would agree if they could see you now. I hope so. Viscount Matthias Vander, one of the Empire's greatest swordsmen. matched only by my father. The Thunder God of the Vander School. I've heard the stories. It's just not his skill that's overwhelming, but his raw strength, too. We still don't know where Kurt's mother and brother might be. Do you know anything, Uncle? I've heard that the pupils in Parm were drafted, but as far as I understand, Matthias and Arthur are in the east and remain independent. As for Muir, it seems his 7th division was decommissioned, and its members and supplies were divided amongst the new divisions. But there's been a lockdown on all information pertaining to that process, so I'm afraid that's all I know. Do you think the 7th Armored Division was known to have close ties with Prince Olivert? So they broke up the one group that might try to carry out the prince's will. Seems that way. Just like when they relieved me as the guardian of the Imperial family then. The results of the Vander's family pride just don't stop. The insults. Kurt, speaking of the Imperial family, I'm starting to worry about the Empress. I wish she had agreed to go somewhere safe. It's out of our hands, but I'm sure she has some sort of plan. Your Highness, are you certain about this? We can't just leave you behind.
I appreciate you coming all this way for my sake, but as it stands, I must remain here. Were the Empress to go missing now, this nation's people would be thrown needlessly into chaos, making matters all the more difficult for you, no doubt.
Maybe so, but... No, she's right. The government could easily accuse you of kidnapping the Empress. We'd really have everyone hunting us down. If it came down to it, we could have you seek asylum in Reburl or even Feria, but...
As I said, it would only cause more trouble than necessary. Even now, we know nothing of Alphen's whereabouts. And right this second, on the other side of the country, the Emperor continues to fight for his life.
His Majesty's surgery is coming up, isn't it?
Do not fret so. Major Claire has already told me the truth of the matter. I understand that it was the Empire's curse that coerced you into shooting the Emperor, not your own will.
So she told you, huh? I see.
In that sense, a share of the blame lies with the Imperial family as well. Perhaps what happened to Olivert was our punishment, though I curse the very thought. Worse still, our young Cedric now stands at the side of the very man who plotted Olivert's downfall.
Your Highness.
I deeply sympathize with you, Your Highness. Prince Olivert met with a most cruel and undeserved fate. We must keep hope that His Majesty soon makes a full recovery. I will make certain to keep you updated on his condition.
You have my thanks, Governor Regnitz. Now go, Class 7. May Adios's grace be ever at your side. I leave Elise and Alphen's safe return in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Highness. She's such a strong person. I guess she has to be to rule over the Empire. It seems like Instructor Claire covered for us too. Yeah, at the end of the day, Major Claire's still Major Claire. This might sound weird coming from the guy who shot the Emperor, but I'm counting on you to keep the Empress safe. Of course, I promise Her Majesty will be safe in orders. She may not be able to appear in public, but I do plan to do all I can for her, including searching for information on His Majesty. Though with the spread of the Great Twilight and the City of Orders to govern, I can't say how effective I'll be or for how long. I know you'll find a way, Dad. Remember the promise we made to Sis. We can't give up, no matter how bad things get. I know I won't. Together with Class 7, I'll struggle on to the bitter end. Machias. It's about time. That's exactly right. We're all in this together, and we're going to see it through no matter what. You're right. I need to pull myself together. No self-respecting reformist would stand idle in a situation like this. Least of all when his son is bravely putting his life on the line. I will do all I can to help you fight. That's the spirit.
On that note, I'm happy to inform you that my father, Count Fored, will also assist you insofar as he is able. It's just a shame that Ferris and Patrick aren't here to see this.
They swept out when the RMP and IDF left orders, right? That's right. They mentioned a mission they absolutely had to take care of.
They did tell us to give you their warmest regards, however.
It makes me wonder, though, if Ferris had to leave so suddenly. Yeah, maybe she's working together with Mint and the others who went missing. Vivi's one of them, right? I wonder what they're up to. Could they have joined up with the Viceland army? No, we were searching high and low for them too. On the one hand, I'm glad that they weren't caught like I was, but... They'll be fine. I trust Patrick. I'm sure he'll tell us everything that happened in due time. Knowing him, you're probably right. Ferris too. If there's anyone I know that I know who can take care of herself, it's her.
Right you are, though it shatters a brother's big heart somewhat to know his sister no longer needs him.
No need to be so glum, Vincent. We never know when they might reach out to us. If they're out getting things done, we can't just slack off and let them earn all the glory. That's right, we still need to get in contact with Jessica and Wayne. For now, we'll keep gathering information with the others. Thanks, that'd be great. Give 'em hell out there. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again. Hey, are you okay? This not knowing is worse than anything.
Do not fret, Kurt. Milo is your brother, and Evander both. He's not one to be down and done in so easily. To be Evander is to walk your own path with unwavering resolve. Each one of us writes in our chapter in our family's long history. So stand tall, holding tight to your hopes, and never forget that you are one of us. Forgive me. Looking at you, I couldn't help but think of our family's legacy, especially with how, as the world is in chaos, you come to its defense as the successor of our ancestors, Roland's dual sword style. You chose your own path when you enrolled at the Thor's Branch campus, and look at the trials you've overcome and allies you've made since. If that is not the mark of a man who knows what it means to be a Vander, to pledge his sword to others' defense, I don't know what is. Uncle. I don't know if I'm worthy of comparison to a legendary swordsman like Roland, but I'll take your words to heart. I will wield our family's legacy in my own way, with swords in hand and head held high.
Woo! It appears your rank has increased.
Well, we got Toa back. Let's have her do this again.
Here's a small token of our appreciation.
Honestly, I'm surprised that I...
Keep up the good work!
I'm surprised I beat Claire and, Angie so easily. But now we got Toa back. Hell yeah. Touring Erebonia. Oh, you handle yourself pretty nicely, don't you, girl? Guess they don't call you Heavenly Chariot for nothing. I had an inkling you'd pick up piloting the Macrobuff before long. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I finished scoping out the situation throughout the Empire.
Wow, nice work, Toa.
Already? That was fast.
Let's check it out then. You guys come join us too.
You got it. I'll just switch over to autopilot.
I see, so the security has been reduced over in the northeastern Lemare then.
Uncle Zex did mention having the 3rd Armored Division patrol pulled back. Should be just enough for us to make it to Alistair and Wickwell. That means they'll be stationed near Ortis instead. I doubt we'll be able to go back there for a while. Right, it looks like they carried out these measures in response to yesterday's events. That said, Millstone falls out of their jurisdiction, so the area is still under heavy surveillance. We'd have a hard time heading over that way. I'm sorry, everyone. I tried to find us an opening to leave. I really did. You've done a great job already, more than any of us could have asked. You've been a huge help, both yesterday and today. In all honesty, you're putting even the Intelligence Division to shame. And you know what? Not one of us expected anything less.
Thanks to you, Toa. Handling this ship is going to be a breeze from here on.
That's my Toa. I do love me a working woman. How about a little reward for the effort, to the tune of, say, 20 kisses per hour? Angie, what's gotten into you? Yeesh, it's like I never even left. Having a good chuckle there?
Oh, sorry. I got lost in the moment for a sec. It just felt like our days back at the main campus.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And we'd always gather in the engineering building to tinker with Angie's bike. And Reen would come by and help us carry out some test runs for us. I even left it with you after all was said and done.
Right. I gave it to Elisa after that, so the RF could use it as a development sample.
Yeah, and when we had to track Angelica down on her cross-content tour for permission. So that's how it played out. Wow, talk about a behind-the-scenes look. Yeah, who knew we managed to get the crew back together again? Well, not the whole crew.
So the person who shot you in the Himmel cemetery, was it really?
Yeah, it was George, no doubt in my mind. But...
Georg, it would seem you've missed her vitals.
I've come up with a way to make use of her. Using the mask, we can gain ourselves a pretty handy pawn.
Oh, is that so? Very well. Do as you wish. Withdraw immediately once you've collected your little puppet.
This is where Angelica Rogner dies. If only for a time. Whether you wake from this nightmare is something only Adios can decide. Forgive me, Angie.
I had no idea he said that.
So that's what he meant when he said you died. Not exactly the shining example of a heartless monster, is he? Though I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I wasn't exactly lucid then, so for all I know, it was just a convenient delusion. Still, it's an unmistakable fact that he set that bomb on the Courageous. I think it goes without saying that a happy reunion's probably off the table. Yeah, especially with the rest of my time ticking away. Crow. You can't just give up like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna try and make light of Crow's situation. But can you really look into his eyes and tell us George is dead to you?
If there's even the slightest remotest possibility of rebuilding your friendship, isn't that more than enough reason to keep hope? Exactly. We made a promise to bring you all together again. A promise that we failed to keep 2 years ago. But now that we have Crow back, we might have another shot at making it happen.
I will do whatever I can to help as well. Same here. I owe you guys after all. With all of us working together, I'm sure we can do it. You guys. Here we go. Well, you make a fair point. Bit too early to be throwing in the towel just yet. Can't argue with you there. Alright then, count me in next time you find some asses that need kicking. I've got some new martial arts skills I've been meaning to show off. Angelica. Can't wait to see them in action. I'll give it everything I have too. In fact, I've already got a ton of requests from all over, so go check them out pronto. A request from Alistair. A person search and yet another extermination request. Wait, who's this Kella person? Rumiferia. Could it be one of those two we met at the launch before? I've never met them myself, but I'd wager our resident Duchess already has. Yeah, I bet you've got their profiles down pat by now. All I say is that one is from Rumiferia, and the other, well, her circumstances are rather exceptional, you see. Though I suspect it's exactly as you already may have guessed. Ah, I getcha. Well, if you're curious, all you have to do is respond to the request. We should go check on those new locations we can get to as well. Sounds good to me. Requel just opened up in time. Could've used a break afterwards, but whatever. So, does that mean... Yep, I'm gonna be your next watchdog. Much as that bites. I'll be keeping a tight leash. You best get your shit together, Schwarzer. You can tell he's actually enjoying this. He would not be Ash otherwise. Oh boy. Okay, Ash. I'll be counting on you. You're one lucky guy, Reen. With that, let us prepare to set off once more. Well, obviously we gotta get, they're at level 100 now, jeez. Anyway, Wara, Tina, Yuna, and I guess I think I'll take Duval. Bonding points, Ash's Disguise. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. I can bond with... Oh, I can't bond with Toa. I can bond with Yuna, Celine, Ash. Can I really not bond with Toa? Oh yeah, there's only like 3. And then I can bond with Sarah if I so choose. I think I might. Might skip Celine, maybe? Well, maybe not, because I'm sure we'll get an extra point. I wanted to go bond with Toa. Fuck. How can you do this? How can you not let me bond with the best girl, you son of a bitch? Real Marcus just disappeared there. Whatever. Anyway, let's do the rounds on the ship. Or, hold on. Now...
Well, no
what?
surprise
We can
there.
do stuff with Toa. Huh? What's that? Huh? For? Toa without hat? Toa with hat. Toa without hat. How about Toa without hat? With glasses? Maybe not. Toa without hat. Oh boy. What about... Oh right, we can't do that. If she goes without the hat, and because we have that, she can't even go with these. Did they really even think about these? Oh no, it removes the hat. But why is it off-colored? Why you do this? Her little hat is always cute and all, but... maybe not. Oh, no.
Looks like there ain't much to be putting on Toa here, but just taking her hat off.
Well,
No.
no surprise there.
Just what is that? What's the for? I'd like to wonder what we would get.
Alright.
Yeah, it's stuff to do with Angelica.
Yeah, just like that.
Angelica's brooch?
Yeah, just like that.
I guess we'll keep that on. Angelica with glasses. Not exactly hitting me there. Why? It's off-colored. No point. Actually, she's not bad in noble frames. But just, I don't know, it don't work for her. Nah, no glasses for Toa this time.
Well, no surprise there.
We already got a change on her, and it's taking her hat off. It's a small change, but it's a
Yeah,
change.
just like that.
That's how it's done.
Woohoo!
I need to keep getting better. A matter of course. I must
Diligence
train
is
even
about
more.
the
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Now.
Alright, let's see here. Make sure these are correct, and they, of course, are. If only Toa could get into the fight again. I miss having Toa be able to fight with us. Well, it's the end of the episode anyway, so I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.